Brave souls, I come to you today with a call to action. A call to join the Stellar Army and defend the universe from primal obliteration. We all know that the universe is a vast and mysterious place full of undiscovered secrets and wonders. It is our duty to protect this universe and ensure its continued beauty and splendor for all to enjoy. The primal forces are a powerful and relentless force that threatens to destroy all that we hold dear. We cannot fight them alone. We need your help. We need heroes, angels, and warriors to come forth and join the Stellar Army. Will you join us? Will you answer the call to action and become a hero? The universe needs you. The Stellar Army needs you. We need you.
Been dry, I have no use. What's been done, I choose to abuse. I'm hiding in the silence. Hiding in the silence. Vitality destroy. Hunger is realized, and the pain we all just hide in the shadow of numbness. All this numbness. There's no end to deterioration, and no one has the explanation to why we are dying inside. There's no answer, no solution. There's no blunder, there's retribution to why we need the serum to take the pain away, the serum to kill the memories, the serum to block pain.
The Dojo, in the neon-hued underbelly of Diego's training quarters, a forgotten relic of a bygone era. The hum of energy pulsated through the air, a stark contrast to the natural world outside, a fading memory of freedom and greenery. Once stone and mortar, the walls were now reinforced steel and luminous screens spangled with advertisements flashy enough to blind a lesser soul. The faint scent of burnt ozone mixed with the sweetness of machibi filled the air, a reminder of the delicacy that marked their culture, blurred somewhere between tradition and the rapid push of technological advancement. Inside, on a metallic slab camouflaged as a dining table, Kade reveled in a mountain of machibi. The grainy sweetness mingled with synthetic enhancements that sparked warmth in his belly. The rhythmic crunching of Kade's munching echoed across the dimly lit space, the sound reverberating off polished surfaces like an ominous drum roll announcing a battle.
Can you chew any louder?
Noah remarked, his voice dripping with sarcastic annoyance as he leaned against the wall, arms crossed, observing Kade with an exasperated grimace. Riya, ever the light-hearted one, giggled, her eyes sparkling with impish delight.
Kade has a big appetite.
Kade finally paused, swallowing hard as he met their amused gazes.
Want some, Riya? I got a dozen more.
The food was a symbol, a method of survival against the encroaching desolation outside.
Do you have room for a dozen more?
Abella shot back, eyes wide in disbelief, her naivety a shield against the darkness lurking just beyond their sanctuary.
Relax. It's probably his first meal of the day.
Noah retorted, rolling his eyes.
It's my fifth, actually.
Kade replied, his mouth still full, a smile stretching across his face as he reached for another chunk. The trio collectively gasped in an adorable unison.
What?
Abella echoed, intrigued by his gluttony. Noah squinted, placing his hands on his hips defiantly.
The correct question should be, where did you get that many credits?
Kade paused, a sly grin breaking through his busily chewing lips.
My grandmother owns a farm down south. Harvest is good this year.
Oh, Machibi's growing farms?
Abella's eyes sparkled, innocence bathing her curiosity. Kade chuckled through his mouthful.
Agreeing to the Machibis do.
Ooh, I didn't know that.
Riya and Abella chimed in harmony, their voices rich with wonder.
Shouldn't you save some for the family?
Noah suggested, his brows knitting together with concern. Kade's munching quieted, the weight of Noah's words sinking in.
We probably should.
The calm footsteps of Diego echoed down the corridor, each step resonating with authority. His mere presence squeezing the air tight, sending ripples of unease through the air thick with food and distraction. The metallic walls radiated a bizarre energy, enhancing the gravity of the moment.
Famine shall come when you least expect it.
He intoned, a specter in the half-light, the distant sounds of a city filled with half-truths and buried secrets grounding him like an ancient warrior.
Jahezi!
Kade and Noah exclaimed in unison, a mix of reverence and unease wrapping around the title.
Iro
Riya and Abella followed suit, their eyes gleaming like lighthouse beacons amidst fog.
You should prepare for it.
Diego warned, his tone sharper now, the flickering lights illuminating the deep creases of his face, lined with the wisdom of relentless training and countless battles.
Can't save up polar grains. They go stale after being harvested.
Noah retorted, frustration evident in his voice, always quick to rehash the drawbacks of their tangled existence.
Yeah, what?
Kade attempted to interject.
He said.
Diego's commanding presence stifled his words like an unsettling silence.
Good. You're setting up the dojo.
Diego declared, his eyes narrowing, locking onto Kade, the weight of command heavy in that moment.
What? Why me?
Kade protested, bewilderment seeping through the fabric of his bravado.
You have just replenished your energy. You are the most fitting for the job. You have 10 minutes.
A wave of authority sweeping through the dim space.
I'll help you.
Noah shouted, but was abruptly halted by Diego's firm grip, snapping him back to reality.
I have a different task for you.
Diego ordered, unwavering.
Huh?
Noah blinked in confusion, feeling the familiar weight of intrusive responsibility.
We've got a visitor. I'd like for you to tour her around the dojo.
Whoa, wait. You want me to...
Noah scrambled, the panic crawling up his throat as he struggled to voice his objections. Riya and Abella perked up.
Ooh, can we tour her around?
Abella added eagerly, excitement fresh and bright, a whimsical distraction from the shadows creeping across the dojo walls.
No, you two are training with the rest of the team. You both are out of practice.
Diego ordered coolly. A tactical directive delivered with precision. Disappointed, Riya and Abella dropped in spirit, voice tumbling with shared dismay, their typical exuberance lost in the still air.
Yeah, can the girls do it? Talking to females isn't my forte.
Noah stammered, desperation creeping into his tone, grappling with the gender expectations drilled into him by society.
It is now.
Diego leaned in, his voice a taunting whisper.
She's at the door.
Urgency propelled him forward, the shadows flickering, a heartbeat pumping energy back into their static world.
No.
Noah's voice ascended, a crescendo of drama.
Please, Jahezi, what have I done to deserve this?
As Estelle stepped through the door, the atmosphere shifted, an electric pulse rippling through the group. A halo of light radiated from her presence, alive, incandescent, penetrating the reinforced walls of the dojo, banishing the darkness.
Ooh, you're pretty.
Riya and Abella chorused, innocent awe glistening in their eyes.
Oh.
Estelle blushed, a faint pink creeping across her cheeks, an ephemeral warmth that rose like steam under scrutiny.
Thank you. Aren't you two cute?
Is she your girlfriend, Jahezi?
Riya asked, bounding forward, hope lacing her voice. Diego's cheeks flushed with unexpected color, the glow of his usual stoic demeanor crackling away like a blown fuse. He gasped,
She's a friend of Arla's.
It's Arlo's girlfriend.
Abella chimed in, her excitement practically radiating off her frame, bubbling with energy. Diego quickly cleared his throat, regaining his composure.
Right, you two. Warm-up formation now. Your classmates are on the way.
The sound of random teenagers trudging into the premises peppered the air, like the distant rumble of a storm they all seemed oblivious to.
Hi.
Riya's voice yelled out,
Udo Pari.
Abella echoed,
Udo Ima.
Hey!
Came Ima's response, his voice laced with warmth, a distant melody threading through the fabric of chaos.
Hey, kid. Where were you last week?
Pari inquired, his brow furrowed with brotherly concern, the lasting connection of friendship shining through his tone.
It was my dad's birthday.
Abella responded, bubbles of joy escaping her.
Happy birthday to the dad.
Mavi hollered as she burst into the room, vibrant energy bleeding through the mundane.
Ade Mavi.
Riya and Abella chirped, enthusiasm sparking to life once more.
There's our favorite duo.
Mavi laughed heartily, casting aside the gravity that darkened their conversations.
Hey! I brought cakes from home.
Ima proclaimed with pride, his voice rising like a sudden note in a symphony.
Nobody wants your cakes, right, Pari?
Mavi retorted, mischief threading through her tone.
That will highly depend on who made them.
Pari responded with a laugh, a wry grin splitting his face.
Who made them?
Mavi asked teasingly, the air crackling with playful tension.
Me?
Ima stammered, uncertainty creeping into his voice, battles of sibling rivalry raging within.
Yeah, I'm good.
Pari replied, laughter spilling from his lips like sunlight through storm clouds.
Guys, I'm not that bad of a chef.
Ima protested, mock sorrow etched across his features.
But Udo Ima, you're not a chef.
Riya remarked, giggling, nudging Abella, who delightedly joined in the merriment.
You hurt my feelings.
Ima feigned heartbreak, invoking a chorus of amusement that echoed through the training quarters.
Just stick to sword wielding, bud.
Mavi insisted, the laughter breaking the oppressive air like shards of glass.
Yeah, something you're actually good at.
Pari dogged him gently, the banter lightening the atmosphere. Ima sighed theatrically, battling the tide of jest brushing against him.
Thanks, guys. You're really supportive.
From the corner, Estelle watched this chaotic ballet unfold, astonishment painting her features as they danced through routine, normalcy manifesting in strange and disquieting ways. The weaknesses they chuckled over were stronger than the unity that pulled them together. Noah, still slightly nervous, turned to Estelle.
These are our students.
Students? You're a Jahezi too?
Estelle asked, eyes alight with intrigue, earning her a fitting role within this web, battered with shadows.
I'm Azahi. Third-rank Jahezi.
Noah claimed, pride flickering in his eyes like the neon glow outside.
Over there is Kade. Second-rank Jahezi. Also classified as Azahi.
His voice brimmed with camaraderie, one light in a place wrought with shadows.
How many Zahis are there?
Estelle leaned in, her curiosity unabashed, challenging the narratives held so tightly in myth.
Just the two of us.
The bond blossoming in shared experience lighting up darkened corners.
All right! Center formation, guys! It's warm-up time!
Kade exclaimed, energy surging through him like a tidal wave.
Now, beast.
Diego's voice boomed, soaring above the din of the chatter, tackling attention, forceful and commanding. He strode purposefully along the front line, eyes sharp, assessing each student with a hawkish gaze, distrust nipping at the thoughts buried beneath feigned strength. In a stern, commanding tone, he instructed,
"We have a visitor. Please try to be precise in your movements. Don't mess up the easy formations we've been practicing. Clean, swift strikes only."
A slight pause followed, tension building in the air thick as the smell of synthetic machine oil.
"Ya Ed,"
Diego commanded, his voice striking clear, uplifting them from idle chatter to honed purpose. Moving as one entity, an intense dance of discipline, precision, and raw power, while the ravages of the real world threatened to spill over.